Okay, Gun Collector 007 here with the video on a couple of new pickups I just got on Amazon, and I gotta say, I like them a lot. They're pretty cool. And this is by a watch company called Corgeut or Corgeut. I'm not quite sure how to spell it. But this is what they called a Homage watch company. So this is a company where they are made in China, and they make watches that are similar to other higher-end Swiss brand watches. They're not copies, they're not replicas, they are their own watches, they are their own brand, and actually for the money I think they're pretty good. That's why I got two of them. So taking a look at it, they come in these nice boxes that say Corgeut on them. And again, got them on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below and in the comments. They come with a little instruction booklet in 42 different languages, from Chinese to Russian to whatever. And then they come with their own little cleaning cloths that say Corgeut on them. And you get one in beige and you get one in a pinkish color. And that's it. So let's take a look at the first one. So both of these are automatic watches. That means there is no battery. They're not quartz watches. So to make these watches work, you just move them, or you can start them off and wind them, and you can see the second hand start, ticking away on that. And this first one is basically a homage to the Aqua Terra. And the difference is an Aqua Terra costs $5,000–6,000, and this is about $125. Or if you buy both of them together at the same time, there is a special deal that you get them both for a lot less. But here's what you get. We'll just go through the specs. They're automatic. They come with these suede genuine leather bands. I haven't taken even any of the packaging off or anything yet on them. They have a full sapphire crystal. They have a Japanese Miyota movement, which is a pretty decent movement. It's used in a lot of Japanese watches, so it's very accurate. In size, they're 41 millimeters. They have a stainless steel case. This one has a beige or off-white face on it with, looks like dark blue indices or second hands, hour hands, and silver hour markers and minute markers. And then you can see the name Corgeut across the top, and then it says self-winding chronometer. And these are water resistant up to 50 millimeters. So giving you a close look, it's a very, very attractive watch. It has the date on it, and it has a stainless steel crown. The back is a open face design, so you can see what's going on in there. And again, this is not a $10,000 watch. Again, this is a homage watch. And the thing about that is, I look at these as these are like costume jewelry. I have a lot of good watches. I actually have a Omega, which has been broken for about a year. This is quite an expensive Seamaster, and I just haven't felt like spending $1,000 to repair it. So these are watches that, again, are similar to the original Swiss brands, except they're a fraction of the cost. And if you don't mind that they're made in China, then you get one. If it bothers you, then don't get it. And that's it. To me, again, they're like costume jewelry. There's times like this one. This is a Rolex Turnograph. This is a watch that goes anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. It's solid white gold and stainless steel. They used to call this the Thunderbird back in the day. There's a couple of different renditions of it. But there's times that you don't want to wear a $10,000 watch. You might be going someplace, you might be going to the beach, you might be going in the ocean or whatever. And I've had a watch many years ago, a Tag Heuer. It wasn't that expensive. It was about $2,000, but it fell off the first day I bought it. It fell off while I was jet skiing in the ocean in Florida. So from that point on, I never wore expensive watches in the ocean again. So, these cheaper watches have their place. And again, they're not copies, they're not replicas or anything like that. Those I would not endorse, and I would never get. This says the name on it, Corgeut or Corgeut, or however you have to pronounce it. But so that's a quick look at the first one. The second one, Also, I think very attractive looking. This one, similar with the suede band on it, all stainless steel, 41 millimeter, fully automatic, like the other one. This one has orange indices on it, and so this one is sort of a tribute to the Railmaster, which is a classic watch by Omega that's been around for decades and decades. So this is their rendition. Again, totally certain things are different, and actually a lot of things are different. But also, again, haven't taken the plastic off yet, but it has an open back on it. And that's it. So I'm going to try these both on, but I think for the value to get an automatic watch in the $100 price range, that I think looks pretty decent. There it is on my wrist. Normal size wrist. You know, I like the suede. I think once the suede breaks in and weathers a little bit, it's going to look probably a little bit darker, and it'll be, you know, a nice looking watch. This is their Railmaster edition on that, and so, you know, nice looking watch. Again, let's just shake it up a little bit, get it moving. When you do that, you can actually hear the mechanism. So it's a little bit louder than, let's say, a $10,000 Swiss watch, but when it's on your wrist, I don't think you're going to be noticing it. And evidently, they have a pretty good lume on it. So let's take a look at that. We'll put my Rolly back on so I don't drop that on the floor. And let's just take this flashlight here, and we'll charge these up a little bit. I'm not going to bore you and see how long it takes for it for the lume to last, but let's just see when I shut the lights out if the lume is decent or not. So let's take a look here. So let's shut this flashlight off here, shut this, shut this, shut this, shut this, and here we go. So let's see. All right, so looks pretty good, pretty bright. That would be the Railmaster edition, and then right next to it, if I get in front of the camera, would be the Aqua Terra edition. So that's it. So the Railmaster definitely has a little bit of a better lume on it than the Aqua Terra edition, but maybe I just didn't charge that enough. But I'll play with it a little bit. This is really just an unboxing. And again, when I see something pretty cool, I like to pass it along to you guys. I think for the money, if you're looking for a watch that looks attractive, but is definitely not going to break the bank. I mean, again, 2 watches for less than $250 for automatic watches. I mean, how could you possibly go wrong with that? It's you know, halfway decent lunch out somewhere. So quick look, Corgeut watches. I'll leave the link. They're available on Amazon. I guess you can also go on, you know, those Chinese websites, Wish or Alibaba or any of those other ones, DHgate. I think they sell these on there. They might be a little less expensive. I don't really use those. I just use Amazon, because with Amazon, if there's something you don't like, you just return it and you get your money back right away, and that's it. So again, just a quick look at it. You know, again, with these comparable to a $6,000 watch, well, if this one worked, it definitely wouldn't be. Right now, it would be comparable, but you know, they're not. They're less expensive watches, but I'd say they're definitely better than so-called fashion watches, or watches that, you know, you buy in a Sears or a Macy's if they're still in business, and, you know, designer watches like a Michael Kors or some other brand. I mean, this is all that this company does. And I looked it up a little bit. They have been in business for over 10 years. There's about 42,000 reviews on YouTube if you're looking, you know, for one of these watches too. And there's tons and tons of different styles. I guess their biggest one is the homage to the Tudor Black Bay, but they also do homages to, again, pretty much every big Swiss brand. So that's it. Gun Collector 007 here with just a quick review. And that's it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, we're on our quest to 10,000 subscribers. I think we have 9,000 and change, and just looking for a personal goal of 10,000. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this with your friends. All right? Thanks for watching. Take care.